Web browser games. Back when I was in school, I'd play them all the time. Anytime I was at a computer, I would try to play games on it. Cool math games or Newgrounds were my go-to. However, these days, they are less common. Kids have their phones with their own games like Doodle Jump. Okay, maybe not that anymore. However, browser games are still around. One of the best sites for browser games is itch.io. When I am working and I have some free time, I catch myself playing something on there. The level of quality of course varies, but you can find some really good games on itch. So let me show you a few I like. Stealth Crossword is a neat little game. It's a crossword game, but you play it like Metal Gear, making sure to not get caught while also figuring out crossword puzzles. You can knock out the guards and even move their bodies. It is fairly short, but was really fun and a good idea for a game. It is also quite hilarious. I would love to see this game be expanded on. The ending is, well, you should see it yourself. Oh, also, I'll be putting links for every game down below in the description. Next game is Pack. This game is, well, a game where you pack things. Super simple premise, but a neat little time waster. There are 3 stages which get more difficult as they progress. Honestly, it doesn't take long to finish this game. The 3rd stage might trip you up a little, but it's a neat little puzzle game. I feel like this game reminds me of something I played on Newgrounds, but sadly, I do not remember what it was. On to the next game, which is Burger and Frights. The game is kinda scary, so if you get scared easily, you might want to stay away from this one. Burger and Frights is my favorite horror browser game. You get a hamburger and then you ride your bike home. Nothing really out of the ordinary at first, but then it loops. Each loop escalates the horror, having to dodge monsters as they try to attack. If you do die for whatever reason, like getting hit by a car, it will just take you back to a checkpoint. This game takes about 30 minutes to complete, so I really suggest it. This game is barely a game, but it is nipped for speed. I would say it's kind of akin to a point-and-click adventure game. However, you wake up with a cat driving a car down the highway, and a dog in the back seat just chilling. The cat will ask you to do various things, and well, you do those various things. This is a silly little time waster of a game, but it's pretty dang funny. I recommend anyone to play this just for a quick laugh. Dragonsweeper is a really neat take on Minesweeper. Not really much to say with this one other than it's, well, like Minesweeper. It does have its own unique take on it. Seeing a tile say 100 for the first time might trip you up. I won't even begin to explain it all, but it's pretty darn fun. I have yet to do a full clear since it is quite hard. However, if you like Minesweeper, give it a try. Another genre of games I like are browser tower defense games. Pokepath sure does scratch that itch. This has been a current addiction of mine since a friend showed it to me. It can be a slow start, but once you get a good group, you can begin to make proper strats. I have sunk so many hours into this, and I pretty much always have it in the background when working. You can collect 70 Pokemon that have different abilities. Like Charizard can burn and Weezing can poison. However, it does become a game you have sitting in the background. Pinball games were always something I would catch myself playing from time to time. Pull to the Pin is a fairly fun take on it. The game is centered around a Cthulhu-themed pinball machine, having various abilities as you tackle on the monsters by hitting them with their ball, even having roguelike elements to make each run feel different. Not really a super deep game, however, I found it pretty fun and I catch myself going back to it here and there. Platformers are a classic, and when they have puzzle elements, they can be even more fun. This is Sulka, a short but fun game. In this game, you are a bird looking to find a new nest, so you have to jump your way from platform to platform to get there. The game is not hard at all and should not take long to finish. Super cute game though. These are just some of the many browser games you can find on itch.io. I love this site because it is a treasure trove of great indie games. As you can see, a good variety of browser games as well. Most of these games you can download if playing on a browser isn't for you. Also, a new video shall be soon. I made this one as kind of a buffer since the one I was working on is taking longer than expected. Also, hopefully everyone had a good holiday season and a happy new year. However, this is the end of the video, so best wishes for everyone till next time and take care.